Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a Q&A video all about my recent move to Los Angeles. I've gotten so many questions about how I like it here, how I got here, all that jazz, so I figured I'd make a Q&A video about it. And I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me questions, and you guys asked a bunch of questions. So here we go. Without much further ado, let's start with the first question, which is from 123 Charlene. Hey Charlene, what's up girl? I love you. Anyways, will you ever visit New York? Of course. New York is like my favorite place in the world. I seriously love New York City. I feel like I'm a true New Yorker at heart. I should probably be living in New York City, but I am too poor to be living in New York City right now. And if I do ever live in New York City, I'm probably going to make sure that I can afford rent first, which I know I could not afford rent in New York City because rent in New York City is disgusting. Like, it should be illegal. So visit though, I will probably visit during Christmas time. I always go to Rockefeller Center during Christmas because it's just like the thing to do. Next question is from Elena Page. Do you wish to collaborate with any big YouTubers from LA? If so, who? I will have to be honest with this question. I really don't wish to collaborate with any big YouTubers. I just wish to collaborate with YouTubers who I enjoy collaborating with. So that is, you know, it doesn't really matter if the person has 1 million subscribers or 10,000 subscribers or 1 subscriber. As long as I like to collaborate with that person, as long as I feel like I have something in common with that person, I would totally collaborate with them regardless of subscriber count. So that's my answer to that question. Next question is from Ava Lorene. I think I said that right. Do you regret moving to LA, and are you planning some big moves now that you have your own space? And by the way, I love you. By the way, I love you more. I will never regret anything. I live my life without any regrets, and it's always been a dream of mine to move to Los Angeles. So even if it doesn't work out, and even if this whole move was pointless and I don't become an actress, then I will still be glad that I did it because I could just knock that off my bucket list. And some big videos. I'm just right now waiting to get to 10,000 subscribers because once you get to 10,000 subscribers, you can go to YouTube Space and start filming on their sets there. And I think a lot of people like scoff at YouTube Space. They're like, oh, YouTube Space. But I think it's awesome. I would love to be able to like do skits and work with other YouTubers that want to do skits and just do skits together. That would be great and fun and awesome. And now that I have my own place, it's awesome. Now that I have my own place, I can make videos whenever I want to. Before, when I lived with my parents, I kind of had to like work around their schedule, and they're really loud, and my brother's always like screaming and running around, so it was really difficult to like sit down and make a quiet video with all the commotion in the house. So yeah, I think that answers the question. Next question is from Cindy Ava. Now that things are in place, like your job, apartment, and acting gigs, what other goals do you want to work on? Also, what would the average cost to move there and be comfortable for the next following few months be? Just a few questions. Other goals. Pretty much right now my main goal is to, you know, get into acting. And I've done a few acting gigs since I've gotten here, and that's all great, but I kind of feel like it's at a standstill right now, so I really have to get the ball rolling. I've gotten a little discouraged in the past couple weeks because I've been sending my resume and my headshots out to like 1 million places, and I haven't gotten any like callbacks or anything, so it's really easy to get discouraged when you live in a place where there's so many talented and beautiful people, but you just gotta keep doing it. And the average cost to move, let's see, I came out here with a little over $10,000, and honestly, for me, it was a struggle. But then again, I did like fully furnish my apartment within like the first week of getting here, so I mean, you could probably make it work on less than that, but I would not recommend moving here with less than $10,000. I think at the very minimum, you should probably have $5,000 in your bank, because once you move in and pay your first month's rent and your security deposit and get like the essentials like a bed and food and all that, then you know you're gonna want as much money as possible. So that's that. All right, next question is from FabbyMB98. Was it easy to get used to living in LA? For me, yes, it was. I'm a highly adaptable person, so like put me in any situation in any place and I will be fine. The one thing that was really hard to get used to though was the traffic, and sometimes the people here can seem a little cold. I'm from a small town. It's like everyone's like all up in your business and always trying to talk to you. And here it's like everybody kind of just minds their own business. But so far, everybody that I've met here has been really, really nice and really polite. So that's kind of all that matters. Next question is from Jessie0196. Can you talk about the cost of living versus where you used to live and fun things to do here? I used to live in Connecticut, as you all know, and Connecticut is already in itself pretty expensive, so it wasn't too much of a financial shock to me. But I know that if you're like moving from somewhere maybe in the Midwest where things are relatively cheaper, then it would probably be a big shock to you because, you know, rent is a little steeper in Los Angeles. Currently, I'm paying $12.50 a month for a one-bedroom apartment in Torrance, and that's actually on the lower side of things. I know that like a one-bedroom in Santa Monica or West Hollywood can be like over $2,000 a month. So it really depends on where you live. And fun things to do, if you have money in LA, there are plenty of fun things you can do, like shopping, going to restaurants. I mean, there's some amazing places to eat here. And I just love going to the beach, going shopping. What else? There's so many awesome things to see. I've been to Griffith Park Observatory. That's really beautiful. You have like a whole entire view of the Los Angeles skyline. You can go hiking in Runyon Canyon. You could go to the Venice Boardwalk, Santa Monica Pier. Oh, there's just a million places. Like literally I cannot list them all because there's just too many places to list. And my puppy's here. Next question is from, why is this not working? Kester80. Are you planning to meet up with Trisha Paytas and have you contacted her? I have contacted Trisha a few times, but she's a busy girl and she's got like a million projects going on, so I don't know. I hope that her and I do end up meeting up at some, I can't even talk right now. I hope that her and I do end up meeting at some point, but you know, girl's got a lot of stuff going on. Next question is from Sam L. Grove. How did you choose an apartment before moving? Even though, why are you attacking me? Even though you are unfamiliar with the area. I did a lot of searching up on Google Street View. If you put in an address on Google Street View, you can pretty much just like browse the entire neighborhood. So that's kind of how I got a feel for the neighborhood that I was going to be living in. If you see bars on the windows or like really like crappy cars on the streets, then you could kind of have a slight indication that that might not be the best area. What are you doing? Ow, why are you abusing me? Chill out, chill out. And then also there's this website called City Data. I went on that like a ton, and it's basically just, ow, frick! It's basically just forums where you go and I can't even answer the question because my dog's biting me. But they'll tell you like if the area is nice or not. So that's pretty much what I used. Oh, that's it for the Q&A. I hope you guys got something out of it, learned something new. And yeah, so if you want to participate in any upcoming Q&As that I will be doing, just make sure you are following me on Instagram or Twitter because I always post that kind of information on there before I do one of these videos. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful week and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!